there. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing well. I am so glad that you are here on this Thanksgiving Eve. And yes, to all of you that do actually celebrate this time of the year, I wish for you a great, wonderful day with your family and friends, great food and all the like. And of course, please check on your strong ones, your loved ones, and just your friends in general. This can also be a very trying time for people during this holiday season. It can be that way for them every holiday season. So please just make sure that we are sending out our good vibes, our prayers, and our thoughts to everyone, and to be checking on our loved ones as well. Well, I am so glad that you are sharing some time with me. So if you need a little bit of a break from cooking or whatever it is you're doing, go ahead and sit down and chill out and hang out with me a little bit. I'm excited about that. So we are getting into Bravo RHOP. Ashley Darby actually is filing for divorce. That's right. She's officially filing for divorce. It's been about 2 years since her and Michael have been separated. And so this has been a long time coming. Naturally, lots of things have happened since they actually announced their split a couple of years ago. So if you've been watching RHOP, you'll be fully familiar with the fact that Ashley and Michael have separated and now are continuing on with moving forward with their lives in separate paths romantically, but will still remain a family nevertheless and co-parenting their 2 young boys. Now, one of the things that Ashley has shared over the seasons that we were quite familiar with is, her and Michael have a really large age gap between the two of them. But she shares very much how much in love that she was with Michael and that they were in with each other. And one of the things that she wanted to embark on was motherhood. And as we got to see Bill and Ashley throughout the seasons that they worked together and during the time that you actually was on the show, we did see the ups and downs. We saw the times where it looked like they were going to split sooner. And then, we're able to kind of pick things back up and then move into the space of, motherhood for her. Now, naturally, because Michael is much older and senior in age to her, he has grown children, if I'm not mistaken, and wasn't necessarily looking to, extend on the family front, but definitely came to a point where he was very much willing to do so with Ashley. And they seem to be, very loving parents to their boys, at least from the moment that we saw Michael before we didn't see him anymore. So at this point, Ashley had to make some decisions during the time frame of their separation. You saw that she lived in that really beautiful high-rise apartment with him, or condo with him, and they have since left that, I guess, or she's for sure has, and has now gotten a home for her and her boys to live in, sleep at the grass and the yard, all that good stuff, and all the family gatherings and stuff, and just really comfortability in a home for their 2 boys to run around and have all that space. So we have seen Ashley do a lot of changes and get herself situated in a way to make things more comfortable for her as she transitions now into officially filing for divorce. I believe that Ashley also on the side may do yoga instructor training, that type of thing, or a yoga instructor herself, I believe. I actually did a video on some of the things they were doing outside of the show. So, you feel free to take a look at that if you'd like to. For reference, I may have to go back there myself. But yeah, so, she's been doing that. And of course, she's got the GNA with Gizelle, which is their athleisure brand that they're actually expanding into wellness associated with the brand. So lots of great things happening for Ashley, lots of forward movement happening for her. And so that's really good. And of course, we wish her well. So let's go ahead and get into some of the details that are shared with the sharing in regards to the divorce. So as it appears, according to people.com, RHOP star Ashley Darby files to divorce ex-Michael Darby 2 years after announcing their separation. Now, in April of 2022, the Bravo celebrity announced their separation after 8 years of marriage. Ashley Darby has officially parted ways with her husband, Michael Darby. Now, on November 20th, the Real Housewives of Potomac star 36 filed for divorce from the entrepreneur 64, according to online court records viewed by People. The filing was uncontested and comes 2 years after the couple, who share sons Dean and Dylan, announced their separation following their 8 years of marriage. Now, Ashley's attorney also confirmed the news to People, saying, "I can confirm that Ashley Darby has filed for divorce from her husband, Michael Darby. Ashley is very happy that they were able to come to an amicable irrevocable resolution that puts their children first. Now, in April of 2022, Ashley had shared a statement with Bravo's Daily Dish addressing their decision to separate. She states, "We are aware that there will be many speculative views as to why we have made this decision," she said at the time. "People will be quick to assume that, like, the causes were too much intrusion by reality TV into the most personal parts of our lives, age gap issues, cultural problems, or child rearing differences. Pieces of all these may have affected our pure love for each other, but no one reason is the root cause of our mutual decision to go our separate ways," she added. A source had revealed to People at the time that Ashley and Michael had been having serious problems for about a year at that point. But it was the inconsistencies within the relationship and trust issues that caused the split on Ashley's end. And it further shares that in October of 2023, Ashley had opened up about their breakup and how it will play out in the Bravo reality show. "Michael and I have decided to separate, and it's a really difficult decision. But ultimately, I think it is the best decision for us because I just really am a different person than I was when he met me," she told Entertainment Tonight at the time. "It has just sort of been a long time coming," she admitted. "It's been piling up." The reality star also noted that there was a pivotal moment that made it to come into fruition in the midst of the couple's ongoing struggle with the different expectations of their relationship. Ashley also confirmed that Michael would not be making an appearance on RHOP moving forward. "Michael has decided that he doesn't want to be a part of the show anymore, and I respect that," she told the outlet. "It was a really difficult thing where he didn't have any privacy for a while there." She added that according to Michael, "I am 62 years old at the time, and I just want to have my life back," is what he has said. Since their split, Ashley said she was slowly re-entering the dating world. "It's definitely on my radar." At the time, she was 34. That didn't come out right. At the time, she was 34, sharing that she says, "You know what I'm saying? I'm in my prime, essentially. So yes, I think about it," she told Entertainment Tonight. She says, "I dabble here and there, to be honest, but it's still not something, especially while I'm still living here. I just don't think it's the right thing to do, you know," she continued. "And I can't really give myself to anyone emotionally. I'm still pretty connected to Michael." And yeah, we got to see a lot of that actually play out on the show as well, where we did get to see that she had did a little bit of dating, dabbling here and there with another Bravo and maybe someone else as well. But for the most part, she was very much focused, her being Ashley, on her sons and just getting through the process of disconnecting herself from Michael in ways such as financial as well as emotional to boot. Her family has been extremely supportive, as you would have seen as well, for her, and they've been with her through thick and thin from the beginning to the end, so to speak, and they will continue to be with her nevertheless. So that is such a good thing. Also, if you're currently watching RHOP, Ashley has shared that her mother, who has been a mainstay on the show for many years as well, many seasons, is going through some medical issues at this time. And so, she's really putting a lot of effort and time and dedication into helping and assisting her mother as well during these times. So definitely our thoughts and prayers go out to her mother during this very difficult time for her to be going through those medical situations, and hopefully she will have some fast recovery coming to boot. So I think that about does it for this sharing. I would love to know your thoughts down below, so definitely respectfully leave them down below in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Are you surprised that Ashley has decided to go ahead and finally pull the plug on the marriage? Did you think that she was going to continue kind of doing the quasi marriage thing until it's felt right? Could have been a few more years from now or not? Or are you thinking that this is pretty much on par, as she seems to be doing so many things moving forward in this space? Definitely leave them below. And also too, if you are watching RHOP, let me know what you're thinking about any episode, any within the season. Is fine. I actually caught up on a couple of episodes myself. I was falling a little behind. So I'm basically, I believe, fully caught up now, where we're ending the time frame with Wendy's birthday and all the, the back and forth between Karen and Mia and all of that as well. So much going on there with that trip. But it's been entertaining nevertheless. And Karen, she never disappoints when she has to lay down the law in her, madam style, right? She lets you know exactly who is the queen bee of that show. And she's great as always. So, but yeah, definitely if you are here and haven't had a chance to subscribe, go ahead and do so. I would love to have you part of the family, part of the community, of course. Definitely give the video a like so we can get it, shared to many and have many more conversations, throughout as well. I so appreciate that. Of course, make sure you have your notification bells on because I'll have other videos coming down the pike as well. And I definitely want to know your thoughts as I love to share mine. I also had a video, if you hadn't had a chance to check it out, that dropped earlier today in regards to one of a dear friend of Karen Huger's, actually, in the RHOP family, and Bravo verse as a whole, as it seems, had a loss, a tragic loss, with one of her dear friends, Matt Byers, who was someone who was on the show quite often in seasons past. So definitely take a look at that video as well, and that sharing, and feel free to share your thoughts respectfully down below in the comment section of that video as well. And also too, just to share, as you saw earlier, I provided a bit of a commercial advert, if you will, about my Motivations Sweet Elements online shop. So the direct link is down below because we're doing our Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. Actually, it'll be 15% off site-wide from November 29th through December 2nd to 11:59 p.m. Eastern time of that day. So definitely make sure you go out there and grab yourself some uplifting joy, because that's what it is out there. It's uplifting joy. I appreciate all of the support in that as well. One of the things that I love so much about my shop is that it's all encompassing about positive speak, positive dialogue, empowering messaging for yourself, and that can radiate from you into others as well. Also has some cute moments as well too. So much to see out there. So many things, from apparel to drinkware to accessories, you name it. It's a lot of stuff out there. Feel free to peruse. I hope you will visit. I hope you enjoy your visit there, and make sure that you are also popping in that promo code during the time frame of November 29th, which will be Friday, Black Friday, 12 a.m. 12:01 a.m. All right. So, go ahead and click on there. Make sure you drop in that promo code, which will be Mary15. All of that information, including the direct link, is going to be right down below. So you can just click on that and get your shopping on the way. And definitely, think of whoever you need to think of, any loved one or for yourself. So thank you again so much. I appreciate you so much for being here. I hope that you have a beautiful Thanksgiving tomorrow. Again, please, for all of those who are celebrating, I wish you so much happiness in that time frame, and definitely checking on your loved ones, and prayers and thoughts to everyone, and including those who may not have someone that they're going to be spending the holidays with at this time, and who may have had losses, or whatever the case may be. Definitely my prayers and thoughts go to all of you as well. So with that being said, thank you again so much for being here. I'm going to bid you adieu, but until next time, you take care and be safe and be blessed. Bye.